Good morning. It's day 43 of my rainbow diet experiment where I'm trying to eat a rainbow of whole plant foods in a minimally processed form at every meal. And that's my challenge. And today I weigh 143.8 kilos, which means I've lost 3 kilos in just over 3 kilos in just over 40 days. So I'll take that. I did drink a bit less yesterday, just my fluid intake. So I think my swelling's down a little bit. I still have some marks left from my sleeping mask and a little bit under my eye here you can see. So my face is still a bit swollen. My ankles are still a bit swollen despite yesterday I rested all day. After my medical appointment, I was exhausted. So I came home and I had a nap. I was in a lot of pain, and the electric underlay of the blanket, I had the heat on, and that really helped. But I was still in pain, and I had a lot of numbness in my right leg. So, yeah, we decided I just should keep resting. I did have a period where I elevated my legs really high above my head. My ankles are still swollen despite having done that. So I don't know what's going on with the swelling. Like, my blood pressure is beautiful. Anyway, chronic illness. Yesterday my appointment was with my thoracic specialist, and yeah, he says he's hopeful I'll continue to improve after the COVID. So and that my asthma management plan seems to be working. So we'll just keep things as they are. But he was able to put in a word with the hospital for me. So hopefully I'll get seen to. It's hard when you're naturally a patient person, or you've worked to develop patience as a virtue and you don't like to complain. The medical system can be quite frustrating, and I don't think our medical system is really designed well for chronic illness, which is going to be an issue because a lot of people are ending up with long COVID now and will have chronic conditions as a result of that. Yeah, so I wonder what we're going to do. The system's great. Like, if you have something acute like an accident or something like that, you get really good service. And often really good follow-up service too. But when you have chronic, multiple conditions that are complicated, that have not responded well to conventional treatment, then it's hard. It's really hard. A lot of it is a waiting game, a trial and error. And I know I'm not as bad as some people out there, but I know that I'm probably also a lot worse off than the medical practitioners I see realize, because I don't like to complain. And I know that there's people out there who probably are getting more services than I am, even though they're not as sick as I am. So yeah, I need to keep myself in the mix and keep thinking my medical issues are just as important as anyone else's. And yeah, how do I get what I need is the question. I am thankful for the system here. I'm thankful that I'm confident I will be seen to eventually, and I know that I won't be bankrupt afterwards, which is not something to take lightly. Yeah, but it does, like all the medical appointments do add up. A lot of places are no longer able to provide bulk billing. And so I've got a copay now on a few of my medical appointments. And yeah, it does add up. But again, not complaining, just that is what it is, and I have to deal with it. Anyway, my hope is that this rainbow way of eating will help reduce my inflammation, will provide me with more variety, and particularly in my gut biome, that keeps showing up in research as mattering a lot. And I'm hopeful also that, all the micronutrients will help, because I've got some malabsorption issues because I'm celiac and stuff. So yeah, so anyway, I'm hoping the rainbow diet does the trick, and continues to improve my health parameters, and we'll see. I've got my appointment with my weight loss endocrinologist tomorrow, and I'm a bit nervous about that, because I'm hoping that I can continue the rainbow diet, but we'll see. We'll see what he says. Anyway, I do follow medical advice. I believe in evidence-based, all that stuff. So yeah, it's important I cooperate with my practitioners. So anyway, those are my rambling thoughts today, complaining about the medical system, or not complaining, just this is how it is. I can't control that. What I can control is trying to be as prepared as possible for these appointments. So, and trying to do what has been recommended to me, if I can. So that's the spirit with which I'll prepare for tomorrow's appointment. And yeah, anyway, I should go, and I'll catch up with you at breakfast.